Where am I at this current moment? I'm in Cape Town, spending some parts of today at the University of Cape Town, giving a talk on data science at the Computational Social Science workshop here. One of the things that's come up over the last few years as been working as a data scientist is just some of the social aspects that I think data science actually requires in order to be able to reach its goals. So, meaning that we always try to measure phenomena in one way or another, or try to recover measurements of phenomena by looking at data. What are the most interesting problems we can solve using the lens of data? I think one is dispelling the myths we always perpetuate about South African society. I think it's dangerous to lie with statistics, but at the same time there's an opportunity there to be able to understand our societies better. Given the history of the country, the big challenge that we have is that our data, especially going back more than 40, 50 years, there's spaces of the country that are just not really recorded. So over the last couple of decades now, we've started recording this and we're getting better at it. And with the rise of the internet and people connecting through social media, all this other data is actually being captured, even if it's not intentional, right? Through that, I think we can now record our stories as South Africans, as Africans, and then from there I think there's lots of opportunities for research to understand more of our society, beyond the headlines, beyond the stereotypes, and then be able to assist in better decision making, which I think is what we want to get to. More scientists in the political sphere, for many reasons, is good. One, which is very simple, I did some work on this when I was doing my PhD, just looking at education, is that without the scientists, without academics, we stand the chance that funding, given our tight economic times, for work in those areas will be cut. Right, so if there's no engagement, right, of thing, funding gets harder and harder to get, and this actually also reduces scientific output. So this is very important why scientists have to be there. Also, scientists have to be there because we're getting into this world now where data is everywhere. Machine learning, artificial intelligence is everywhere, and all these systems are actually now becoming automated. Right? And they're making decisions in lots of different ways. So I think there's a lot. Most recently there's been also very large companies making announcements over the last few weeks about setting up their AI machine learning research offices on the continent. And that's, for us, very important because it tends to be that a lot of these big multinationals set up business offices on the African continent, where now, yes, it's about almost like harvesting the data from the African continent and then using it to sell products. But in this one now, we're hoping that it means that they're going to be using the local talent to now go and build up products that are much more relevant and much more speak to the challenges that people face on the continent. What does it take for Africa to be the leaders in machine learning and data science? On one part, if at the end of the day, we have a number of people who are doing good work and they end up impacting the lives of Africans, and as a whole the continent starts doing better in a lot of other measures, I think we've met the goal in that space. And I don't think it's just machine learning. We need to be invested in the education and building up the skill sets, and over time more and more higher order skills will come out of these things. It shouldn't be simply that we're used as a data market. It should be that we're creating things, and as we create those things, they might be relevant even to the global south.